Hey everybody, I'm Griffin, and this is Theta, and this is a death battle. No, that's not our intro. Welcome to Stone-Faced Reactions, where we watch videos and then don't react to them whatsoever. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone-Faced Reaction. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to spin the wheel and have some fun. So let's go ahead and see what we get today. Spin, and spin. Well, we got Tanjiro versus Jonathan Joestar. All right. So, who is Tanjiro? I'm trying to remember. Is that's not Fist of the North Star, is it?
Well, last one you won, which means I get to trick first. And
Ah, yeah.
I'm one of
Wait,
your notorious people who hates
wait. I
JoJo's.
thought you won because you chose Kong.
No, I picked Godzilla and then argued against it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Ah, Griffin, you're there and yet you know nothing.
I definitely don't know anything. That's for sure. So
Um,
go ahead.
so yeah, I hate JoJo's, so I'm gonna have to
Hmm.
pick Tanjiro.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to pick Jonathan Joestar. Because JoJo here actually has a whole lot of cool things going for him. A lot of cool little special powers. He's your regular old ordinary 18-year-old teenager who's 7 feet tall and is composed of 500 pounds of muscle as well. He's got full protagonist energy. He can control like a special little bit of magic, specific to like season one JoJo, where he can glow and heal himself and do a couple magical things, and that kind of expands out really quickly. And later on, he just gets full on psychic powers too. So he's got a lot going for him, and he's pretty cool.
Nothing signifies the end of a thought process quite like, and he's pretty cool.
I gotta wrap. I gotta put a nice little bow on my presentation. So now it's your turn.
That's just That's just a dad telling a kid that your hobbies are all right with me. And you know what? That's pretty cool. Alright, Tanjiro is from Demon Slayer, the main character. I'm pretty sure he's fairly quick. He has sword powers as well as demon related abilities. I don't know if they bring in allies or not because his sister often fights with.
Mhm.
Otherwise, one of those other admissions that I've never watched Demon Slayer. I know tidbits about it because I've seen clips of the series. It's got great animation sometimes. Demon Slayer always felt to me like this generation's Inuyasha.
Ooh,
So,
that's both positive and negative at the same time, honestly. But I get what you're probably saying here.
well, I'm in the camp that I just don't want JoJo to win. So,
Perfectly fair there.
I'm anti JoJo due to both its fan base and I really didn't like what I watched of it.
You
And
just gotta watch like 60 hours of episodes, and by that time your standards will lower so much you'll start thinking it's good.
I'm not anti Demon Slayer because the stuff I've seen of it has been good.
There you go. Alright. Well, I think that's all the information we have. Now it's our turn to see what information they have to show us and who's gonna win a death battle.
Is. Hey, don't be mad, but I pushed some buttons in your lab and now I'm in cyberspace. Looking for that
Trapped in
elusive
virtual
dislike bar that's
reality.
been missing for months. But look what I found instead.
If you die in the virtual
Beer.
world, you die in
Okay,
real
not
life.
real beer. It's a bunch of emojis. Listen up, this is crazy. Did you know the Death Battle channel offers membership?
Oh wow,
for
they're
less than
running Discord
$3?
emotes now.
I know, it's a steal. Members get exclusive badges, live streams, behind the scenes videos, members only
Well,
live
I
chat,
mean,
and over
if you
20
didn't
unique
know,
emojis. All you gotta do is
emojis are as easy to copy as NFTs are.
It's incredibly true. But I think that's got to be the first time, or maybe second time, I've seen someone actually advertising the join feature on YouTube. That's interesting.
Jonathan Joestar, the very first JoJo who ever Jojed.
These two anime monster hunters are as deadly with a blade as they are infinitely good-natured.
But don't cross them, else they might leave you breathless. He's whizzing.
They might break a gourd.
It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to
Oh,
find out who would win
gorge.
a death battle.
Who we getting first?
Taisho Japan, an era
Tanjiro.
of unparalleled progress and imperial domination. But this empire
And here we
has a
are.
sickness, a rot at its
Back
core.
to Imperial Japan and the third
This
time
race of
today.
superhuman cannibals
Yeah,
originated
we
from
just
one
can't leave
being,
it.
Their all-powerful progenitor, Muzan Kibutsuji.
Who spent his evenings slaughtering families and eating them?
He's got some
Including
Naruto
the
eye
Kamado
powers there,
clan.
jeez.
Though one of them fatefully
I
survived.
think you'll find
The
Griffin.
eldest
That was a
son,
finger.
Tanjiro.
Well, the good news is your sister Nezuko is alive too. Bad news is she's a demon now. So sorry, champ. I'm chalking this day up as an L.
But Tanjiro possessed the golden
Certified
heart of an
group
anime
mom and
protagonist,
cinnamon
and
roll.
He devoted his life to curing Nezuko's curse and ending Muzan's evil once
Yeah, I
and
want a
for all.
cinnamon
So
roll.
he joined the Demon Slayer Corps, a secret group of badass demon hunters with badass swords, forged from a unique sunlight-absorbing ore. The Nichiren blade is one of the only weapons that can
Sunlight-absorbing
decapitate a demon and end
blade.
their unholy existence for good, especially when combined with
That's
the
kinda cool.
Slayer's fancy pants katana magic.
It isn't katana magic. Okay, well, it's totally katana magic, but that's not what it's called.
Yeah, it's breathing, which is so lame.
Oh, they use
But
the
if you
exact
do
same
that-
powers, huh? Okay.
Oh God, I was wrong.
The use of breathing is crucial to real-life martial arts. Deeper breaths massage the organs below the diaphragm, relaxing your body and lowering its energy requirement, while simultaneously giving you more energy to use.
Tanjiro mastered this breathing shit so well, he could do it in his sleep. Literally 24/7.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, breathing in your
Total
sleep.
Yeah.
confidence in breathing, a technique developed by the Demon Slayers
Oh,
in
you
order
felt
to
that one.
massively increase their physical abilities to match their blatantly superhuman foes. Through the measured intake of oxygen, users can boost their concentration, reactions, and even manipulate the flow of their blood. This can help in slowing down
Yo,
poisons or speeding
this-
up the
this would be,
coagulation
like,
of wounds.
Less of an amazing power in the modern day, where just like, yeah, I'm gonna go like get an oxygen bar. I'm just gonna like just take a big breath.
Each breathing style is a separate form of sword combat. The first form Tanjiro mastered was water breathing, a flexible defensive style where a user's blade summons water to slice like a raging current.
Oh, that's not just metaphorical. Okay.
Stubbornness made him a prodigy demon slayer in no time.
He proved to be a tactical genius in combat, able to discern an opponent's weaknesses and exploit them in the heat of the moment. It was almost as if demon slaying was in his very blood.
He's gotta be a
Because
chosen
it was.
one.
Hundreds of years ago, the creator
I'm
of the
sensing
very
chosen
first
one.
breathing style taught this knowledge to Tanjiro's ancestors, who passed it down to Tanjiro himself.
This was the dance of the fire god, the Hinokami Kagura, sun breathing.
With sun breathing, Tanjiro's sword bursts into godlike flames that slow
I feel
a
like
demon's healing
we're
factor
slowly
and turn
leaning
into a
towards like
wicked
Avatar at
fire
this point.
dragon.
Sun breathing increases
no,
Tanjiro's
breathing,
speed
not
and
bending.
power, but at a cost. It will
What's
quickly
the
tire him
difference
out,
at this
and
point?
Overuse could severely debilitate him.
Which can also
It's
turn
martial
on this
arts
really
that summons
distracting
elemental
birthmark on his
magic.
forehead.
Through intense stress and exertion, Tanjiro can activate this Demon Slayer mark, which boosts his already crazy strength and speed even further.
And gives him access to the see-through world. Basically, it slows down time for Tanjiro and gives him X-ray vision.
This allows him
You know,
such a
I'm
precise
skeptical
understanding
about
of his
this
opponent's
X-ray
muscle
vision
movements
thing.
that he can predict their future.
No, that doesn't
actions,
sound very
sort of like a
realistic to
spider
me.
sense. He can even do the same with just his sense of smell. No Demon Slayer mark needed. Not only can his nose detect people from hundreds of yards away, it lets him find an opponent's opening in battle even easier than before.
You'd think
calling
being
it,
an
he's
enemy
gonna be
swordsman
revealed to
would
be
make
half demon.
Tanjiro even edgier than his blade,
Which
but he's basically
follows
the
through on
group
the
mom
Inuyasha
with an
thing,
innocent
honestly.
little cherub sweetness matched only by his raw badassery.
Tanjiro is tough enough to survive being stabbed in the stomach, fast enough to dodge lightning, and strong enough to slice through and derail a literal demon train.
That demon turned himself into a train, Wiz! Funniest shit I've ever seen. And this demon, Doma, was
Yo,
able to
demon
breathe
trains
the
keep
air
appearing
into this giant
reasonably
ice statue
often.
in only a few
Is there
seconds.
like a primary
It's
source
a
on this?
lot of energy.
Demon trains?
Tanjiro's managed to keep up with similarly powerful demons like Hantengu, Akaza, and eventually the strongest of them all, Muzan himself.
With the help of his friends, of course.
It would take all their efforts and countless sacrifices, but Tanjiro and the Demon Slayers would continue to fight to realize their dream of a world that is safe for humanity. And whatever Inosuke is.
He's a person. It's a human being
Victorian England, an
wearing a
infamously
boar's head.
fantastic time to be alive.
Whether you were a lowly street rat or a wealthy noble. Okay, well, that last one probably wasn't so bad.
Tale of
That
two
is, unless
cities,
your dad,
alike in
in all
dignity.
his infinite wisdom, decided to adopt the single greatest asshole in human history and make him your brother. That'd make you one unlucky schmuck.
That would make you Jonathan Joestar.
Hadn't you heard, Wiz? Everybody just calls him JoJo.
In an effort to take the Joestar fortune for himself,
Not
Jonathan's
full
new
7
brother
feet, just
Dio
6'5".
dedicated his life to breaking Jonathan emotionally, turning him into a docile puppet. But after being bullied, beaten, and thoroughly traumatized, something awakened deep in Jonathan's heart. The raging fire of a gentleman.
I don't think beating the living piss out of Dio was gentle, but it sure was satisfying. Too bad it didn't last forever, because only a few years later, Dio got his revenge when he turned into a vampire and killed Papa Joestar. Classic Dio.
With Dio
Yeah,
now
as
bent
you
on
do.
world domination, Jonathan would need more than his righteous fist to save the day.
Yeah, he needed a creepy floating Italian man that punches frogs with the power of the sun.
It wasn't just any creepy floating Italian man. It was Will Antonio Zeppeli, a practitioner of Haman, an ancient martial art designed specifically to do battle against vampires like Dio. Through their breaths, Haman users can blast a hot electric ripple out of their bodies and flood it into their opponents. Huh.
That's what Haman means in English. The ripple. Man, if I had a nickel for every anime protagonist who
ripple.
killed monsters with the power of breathing, well, that'd be 2 nickels. But let's agree, it's weird that it happened twice.
Haman energy
Again,
massively
there's
increases
gotta
the
be a
user's
primary
physical
source on
abilities
that.
and allows them to disintegrate vampires with a single punch. In order to fight Dio, Zeppeli taught Jonathan everything he knew.
Like the zoom punch, where Jonathan stretches his arm and punches an opponent from far away like he jumped on a gum-gum fruit. He does this by using the ripple to
One Piece
dull the
reference.
pain
I
of
got that.
dislocating his shoulder before snapping it back. That might sound crazy, but there are real-life examples of breathing basically giving people superpowers.
Like the Dutch adventurer Wim Hof, who can survive being nearly totally submerged in ice water for almost 2 hours. Through forced exhalation, Hof drops his oxygen levels in order to supercharge his body's thermoregulation and release euphoric chemicals to numb the pain, just like the zoom punch.
Haman is basically just like the Eastern idea of chi.
It's all things that are like
Which is
very
circulated through the body
tangentially
by
almost
well,
real.
breathing. And just
No, that
like chi,
last one
he
was
can do
real.
lots of crazy
Well, I
shit.
mean, like the
Walking
anime
on
stuff
water,
is just almost
magnetizing
tangentially
plants,
real.
Or controlling an enemy's muscles. It can even be transferred through solid surfaces like metal.
Writers go out, do their research, and go, now how can I make this even more exciting?
Sunlight yellow overdrive. It'll leave any monster smiling and satisfied.
Uh-huh. Jonathan took these skills as he, Zeppeli, and the definitely not just there for exposition Speedwagon invaded Dio's domain and waged war against an army of bloodthirsty zombies.
Including Dio's right-hand monsters, Bruford and Tarkus. Tarkus was strong enough to rip entire boulders out of the ground and slice through a cliff with one swing. He could even snap JoJo's neck and cut our old pal Zeppeli in half. Rest in peace, creepy
JoJo's
floating
never known
Italian
for
man.
being
Sorry
subtle.
you had to be born the mentor. Hope none of your relatives die horrifying death too.
Before succumbing, Zeppeli's last act was to pass his ripple onto Jonathan, not only allowing him to heal his own broken neck, but also combine their energies together.
And making JoJo strong enough to cut through Tarkus's giant
Real
arm.
Piccolo maneuver
Not
right
with his
there.
nifty new sword, Pluck, with his bare goddamn hand.
With this power boost, Jonathan faced Dio once and for all, and fisted him with his raging hot ripple. Wait.
Now, Fisted Dio was pretty impressive, considering Dio could later fight faster than light stands like Star Platinum. Hell, even other Ripple users like Joseph can dodge beams of light too.
But more than his strength or speed, or even Haman, Jonathan's greatest strength was always his intelligence and unstoppable determination. It was that burning drive for justice that defeated Dio all those years ago, and the same one that defeated him again. But this victory was bittersweet.
He may be built like a brick shithouse, but Jonathan's got the personality of a golden retriever. Even after everything Dio did to him, all the lies and abuse and dad murder, Jonathan still loved him like a brother, and still cried those hot, wet 80s man-made tears.
And even after Dio returned on Jonathan's wedding night to murder him and steal his body, Jonathan sacrificed himself so his wife and unborn child could escape. But he did not die in vain. His bloodline would continue throughout the ages,
And create an
spawning a
entire
line of
series.
illustrious and bizarre heroes who would crush Dio's plans and save the universe.
And they all had one thing in common. His name, JoJo. Wait, is the ripple his dip?
Gotta hate JoJo.
All right, the bets are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
Oh, well, maybe you'll get the chance to see them completely destroyed here with sword
I
magic.
mean, I anticipate it.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Babbel.
For most of us,
So what's
learning
better,
a language
light
in
speed,
high school or
dodging,
college
or
wasn't exactly a high
X-ray
possibility
vision?
career.
I don't know what you're talking about, Wiz. Those years I spent learning Klingon Pig Latin have paid dividends.
Congratulations. But now, thanks to Babbel, the language
There's
learning
only,
app with more than 10 million subscriptions. There's an addictive
They have like the
and
same
fun
sort of
way to
root
learn
idea
language.
going on here, but went completely different directions with
Or
it.
just have some free time. Babbel teaches
It's definitely hard to, like,
lessons that you'll actually
figuratively compare like which one of these like is a more powerful power set just like on the outset, right?
Languages, including Spanish,
Right.
French, Italian, and German.
Plus, Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you to improve
I
your
think
pronunciation
I'm
and
being
accent.
slowly
There are so
hypnotized by
many
the
ways to
advertisement in
learn
the
with Babbel.
background.
In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games,
It's taking
videos,
over my
stories,
brain.
even live
It's
classes.
just going so
Plus, it comes
fast.
with a 20-day
I mean, it's a
money
new
back
advertisement.
Right now, save up to
We haven't seen it
60%
20
off your
times like the other
subscription if you
ones.
go to babbel.com
That is true. This is
/deathbattle.
brand new.
That's babbel.com
Of all things.
/deathbattle for up to 60% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life.
Oh, 3D trees.
I don't know why you were surprised by that.
I've sworn.
I don't know. I just think it's really cool.
Minions,
But then of course they have the
I don't know who you are,
pixel art
but you
fight,
better leave her alone. You poor wretch.
which is probably the harder
Shackled
thing
by
for
the
them to
chains of
animate.
this harpy's insidious mind control. On my honor, as a gentleman, I will free you.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Did you bump your head?
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Total concentration.
And then the fight immediately ends 10 seconds in.
Unorthodox. You fight with valor, noble swordsman, but I know the burning passion of my heart will carry me through.
Aw, he's kind of adorable. Like a puppy. I wonder if he has a caretaker nearby.
Just summon the sword out of nowhere.
You're mine. Valiant footwork.
Who breaks a sword first?
You will
No kamikaze! Nice try.
incredible. You could teach me a thing or two. Scarlet Overdrive!
Up and fight's over.
I doubt it.
His breathing is carrying some kind of energy. Like me. And that means I know how to stop him.
You can just make him stop breathing. Wait, that's normally what you do in a fight.
Metal Silver Overdrive!
I've got you!
Wait! He's going for my lungs!
Right, as you said, Griff.
2 inches off. Did he dodge?
Oh, just utter ridiculousness.
Yellow!
Just take the sword to the chest. It's merely a flesh wound.
My sister.
On my honor, as a gentleman, I will protect her with my life.
still really like that background, honestly.
I feel like his sister would kill him in that moment. I also don't think she would have hidden behind a tree. I feel like she could tear the thing out.
Please don't touch me.
Demon
On
mode.
paper, Tanjiro did
Maybe a little bit.
I think I missed the moment where Tanjiro unleashed his mark, because I didn't see that.
Way more experience.
Let's see what they have to say.
Tanjiro's Demon Slayer journey took place over a couple of years, while Jonathan's Ripple training was less than a month.
Tanjiro was obviously a superior swordsman with a variety of powerful techniques and katana magic, while Jonathan
Where's the
really
mark?
only improvised as a swordsman.
But that's where the advantages stop. Sure, Jonathan wasn't a natural swordsman, but he more than made up for it in hand-to-hand combat, while Tanjiro was pretty much out of options without a blade.
Jonathan also had an edge in strength. Comparing Tanjiro to Doma and Jojo to Tarkus, Jonathan was over twice as strong. And while Tanjiro later fought the more powerful Muzan, Jonathan did the same with Dio.
He was way faster too. While Tanjiro and his pals could dodge lightning, we can compare Jonathan to other Ripple users like Joseph, who could dodge light, which is over 3,000 times faster.
I don't know that you can
might seem
compare them
crazy,
to
but in
future.
Part 3, Dio was able to keep up
I
with
do have my
fans like
usual
Star
commentary
Wars,
on,
which was
are you
faster than
dodging
light.
the
Dio
projectile,
did
or are
on
you
his own,
dodging this
and that
person
was
aiming
while
at you?
using Jonathan's body.
Kind of
Even
commentary.
with multiple ways to predict Jonathan's movements and see the
I'm
flow of
just
his
saying
ripple
that
with
future
X-ray
people
vision,
could still
Tanjiro
be
would not have
stronger
been fast
than
enough
you
to keep
are.
up.
Especially with
Your
the Ripple
feats
backing
don't
him up.
measure
Sure,
up to
the water and
your
fire
descendants.
Tanjiro generates is impressive.
That is
Jonathan
true.
was tough enough to power through it.
But they clearly got their
Tanjiro, though,
metrics
had
they
no
wanna
way to
see
defend
here.
against the Ripple bypassing his durability and directly messing with his organs.
Such as manipulating his muscles like a puppeteer, or directly shutting off his brain or heart, something other Ripple users have done to ordinary humans with a single zap. And Jonathan had the opportunity to do this literally every time Tanjiro blocked his blade.
Sure, Tanjiro could recover himself with a breath, but that'd be a breath spent healing and not, fighting.
And while Sun Breathing's overuse was dangerous to Tanjiro, Jojo's Hamon had no such drawback.
Which meant that Jojo
Yeah, it's a
could
case of
keep
literally
fighting
no
for as long as he
downside.
needed to.
Tanjiro was never going to go down easy, but Jonathan's speed, Hamon, and righteous gentlemanly fists carried him to victory.
Jonathan took
I hate
Tanjiro's breath away.
The winner.
Ah, isn't that a way to end it off on?
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into the next matchup.
I can
next
just
week.
see you
So can always
thing
get
over
more
there.
info right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there, and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
It's okay, we'll get some more JoJo. Thor versus Vegeta.
Oh, always Vegeta.
I do agree, always Vegeta, but what a combo.
Hmm,
Why particularly Thor versus Vegeta?
princes.
I guess so, you're right. Yeah, that would be the theme of the day, huh?
Princes of destroyed worlds, because, Asgard gets destroyed in Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. So, that has been Stoneface Reactions. We spun the wheel. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch y'all next time. See ya, everybody. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?